মিছন APSC AZ ইউটিউব চেনেল আজি আপোনালোকৰ কাৰণে লৈ আহিছো সিভিল ইঞ্জিনিয়াৰিংৰ এনভাইৰনমেন্টেল ইঞ্জিনিয়াৰিংৰ টপ 200 MCQ সলিউশনস এই MCQ সমূহ আহিবলগীয়া APSC এসিস্টেন্ট ইঞ্জিনিয়াৰ জুনিয়ৰ ইঞ্জিনিয়াৰ বা তেনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ ইকুইভেলেন্ট এক্সামৰ কাৰণে যথেষ্ট হেল্পফুল হ'ব এই কোৱেশ্চন সমূহ মেইনলি প্ৰিভিয়াস ইয়াৰ কোৱেশ্চনস পেপাৰ সমূহৰ পৰা লোৱা হৈছে লগতে কিছুমান ষ্টেণ্ডাৰ্ড বুকৰ পৰাও লোৱা হৈছে যদি আপোনালোকে ভিডিঅটো চাই উপকৃত হোৱা বুলি ভাবে কাইন্ডলি ভিডিঅটো লাইক কৰিব চেনেলটো সাবস্ক্ৰাইব কৰিবলৈ নাপাহৰিব মই ফাৰ্স্ট কোৱেশ্চনটো ল'ব লৈছো the multiplying factor as applied to obtain the maximum daily water demand in relation to the average so average demand ৰ লগত maximum daily water relationship to কি হয় so ইয়াতে basically multiplying factor কোনটো ইউজ কৰা হয় 1.8 অপচন বি টো কাৰেক্ট হয় যদি আপোনালোকে ফৰ্মুলা ওয়াইজ চাই maximum daily demand is equal to nothing but 1.8 times average daily demand next question to আহিছে the total water requirement of a city is generally assessed on the basis of so এখন সিটিত কিমান ওয়াটাৰ লাগে তাৰ কাৰণে আমি মেইনলি ফার্স্ট maximum hourly demand to উলিয়াই চাও আৰু লগতে আমি উলিয়াই চাও maximum daily demand plus fire demand তাৰ পিছত আমি চাও কোনটো ভ্যালু বেছি let's suppose maximum hourly demand ত 88 পালো maximum daily demand plus fire demand ত suppose 90 পালো ইয়াৰ ভিতৰত আমি যেটো গেটাৰ পাম হেতুৰ ওপৰত বেসিস কৰি টোটাল ওয়াটাৰ ৰিকোয়াৰমেন্ট টো লও সো অপচন ডি টো কাৰেক্ট হ'ব গেটাৰ অফ A and B next coming to question number 3 ইয়াতে সুধিছে জিওমেট্ৰিক্যাল ইনক্ৰিজ মেথড আৰু আৰ্থমেটিক্যাল ইনক্ৰিজ মেথডৰ মাজৰ ডিফাৰেন্সটো কি মানে আৰ্থমেটিক্যাল ইনক্ৰিজ মেথডত যেটো ৰিজাল্ট পাম সেই ৰিজাল্টটো জিওমেট্ৰিক্যাল ইনক্ৰিজ মেথডতকে আমি কম পাম নে বেছি পাম সো অপচন এ টো হৈছে লেসাৰ ভ্যালু যদি আপোনালোকে ফৰকাস্টিং কৰি পেলে পপুলেশনটো উলিয়াব খুজে জিওমেট্ৰিক্যাল ইনক্ৰিজ মেথডত জিওমেট্ৰিক্যাল ইনক্ৰিজ মেথডত সদায় আমি লাৰ্জাৰ ভ্যালু পাম এজ কম্পেয়াৰ টু আৰ্থমেটিক্যাল ইনক্ৰিজ মেথড সো অপচন এ টো কাৰেক্ট হৈ যাব নেক্সট Question number 4 এটো পাই কমন কোৱেশ্চন পাই APSC ৰ কোৱেশ্চন সমূহত দেখা পোৱা যায় the average domestic water consumption per capita per day for an Indian city may be taken as so 135 liter per cube per day হয় ও ইয়াতে per capita per day হয় ইয়াতে যদি আপোনালোকে চাব যায় 135 liter per capita per day কেনেকে হয় ইয়াতে বহুতখিনি পাৰপজৰ কাৰণে ষ্টেণ্ডাৰ্ড ভ্যালুজ আছে লাইক কুকিংৰ কাৰণে 5 liter per capita per day তেনেকে কৰি পেলে গুটেখিনি যদি সাম আপ কৰে so you will get ultimately 135 so option you can say option A to correct হয় next question number 5 ত আহিছে the total water consumption আগৰটো কি আছিল domestic purpose ৰ কাৰণে water consumption যদি আমাক সুধে total water consumption তেতিয়া আনসাৰটো কি হ'ব এতে লিখা আছে the total water consumption per capita per day for an average Indian city may be taken as so ইয়াৰে কারেক্ট আনসাৰটো হৈছে 270 LCD যদি total water সুধে so total water কেনেকৈ আহিলে চাওক domesticৰ কাৰণে আমাৰ 135 লাগে অলপ আগত আমি ডিসকাস কৰি আহিলো তাৰ উপৰি ইন্ডাষ্ট্ৰিয়েলৰ কাৰণে সিটি এখনত 40 লিটাৰ পাৰ কেপিটা পাৰ ডে লাগে পাবলিকৰ কাৰণে 25 লাগে ফায়াৰৰ কাৰণে 15 লাগে লসেস ওয়াস্টেজ এন্ড টিফ এইবিলাকৰ কাৰণে আমি এক্সট্ৰা 55 লিটাৰ পাৰ কেপিটা পাৰ ডে ধৰো সো গুটেখিনি মিলি পেলাই কিমান হৈ গল 270 লিটাৰ পাৰ কেপিটা পাৰ ডে সো ইয়াতে যদি আপোনালোকে চাই অপচন ডি টো কাৰেক্ট হৈ যাব এটা কমন কোৱেশ্চন ডিজাইন পিৰিয়ড অফ ওয়াটাৰ সাপ্লাইৰ স্কিম এটা মেইনলি ডিজাইন কৰা হয় 20 ৰ পৰা 30 বছৰৰ কাৰণে Next question number 7 of this which of the following is also known as uniform increase method আমি geometrical increase method আমি uniformly mainly increase কৰো so he কাৰণে ইয়াক কি কোৱা হৈছে uniform increase method option B to correct হৈ যায় next question number 8 which of the following factor is responsible for change in population or change ৰ কাৰণে yes birth rate to jiman bahibo population will be increases death rate jiman bahibo population will be decreases migration jiman bahibo population will be increases so guti gita factor dependency আছে so option D to correct হৈ যাব next question number 9 the per capita water demand include so per capita water demand কি কি include কৰে আমি অলপ আগতে টেবুল এখন চাইছিলো তাতে দেখা পাইছিলা ডোমেস্টিক কমাৰ্শিয়াল পাবলিক ফায়াৰ ইন্ডাষ্ট্ৰি গুটেখিনি include কৰে so option D will be correct answer Next, question number 10 of this is the domestic use of water amount to /% or the total water requirement per capita per day of the total water requirement per capita per day মানে কি আমাৰ domestic use of যিমান আমাৰ water লাগে তাৰ কম্পেয়াৰত total water কিমান হয় so অলপ আগত আমি চাইছিলো কি domesticত 135 লাগে আৰু আমাৰ total water লাগে 270 যদি 135 ক 270 ৰে ডিভাইড কৰি যাও almost you will get 50% option B to correct হৈ যায় next aeration কি হয় বেসিক্যালি হুদি আছে aeration of water is done মানে কিহৰ কাৰণে কৰা হয় aerations so mainly water যিবিলাক bed odors থাকে bed যিবিলাক smell থাকে হেবিলাক অপৰাবলে aeration process to কৰা হয় option A to correct হৈ যায় next question number 12 biochemical oxygen demand is quoted at which temperature কোনটো temperature actually BOD লোৱা হয় সবে জানে BOD standard temperature to কিমান হয় BOD at 20 degree centigrade option B to correct হয় next question number 13 cast iron pipe to age কিমান হয় 100 years মনত ৰাখিব এটো ডাটা next ইয়াতে কিছুমান কথা মনত ৰাখিব RCC ৰ যদি পাইপ হয় it will last for 75 years যদি steel হয় it will last for 40 years আৰু যদি cast iron হয় it will last for 100 years. That means cast iron pipes or age to বহুত বেছি as compared to RCC or steel. Next question number 15 to দিছে cast iron pipe having plain ends are joined by a joint. So cast iron বিলাকক join কৰা যেটো join হয় সেই joint ৰ নাম কি dressed coupling বুলি কয় option C হয় correct answer. Next question number 16 high pH value of water of the pipe does not produce. So যদি pH value to বেছি হয় high pH value of water in the pipe does not produce. So jiman besi pH hobo himan besi discharge produce kor capable to komi jay does not produce high discharge. Option D to correct hoy jay. Next question number 17 which is the best swear material to resist hydrogen sulfide corrosion. So mainly jodi ami glass stoneware use koru hioti ki kore hydrogen sulfide corrosion basically resist koribo pare. Next a commonly used hand pump yare bhitor jodi apnalage sabo jay only the reciprocating pump is nothing but hand pump hoy. Next surface source of water. So water surface source gute geta hoy rivers, streams, lakes, natural ponds, impound reservoirs all are the surface source. So all of this is the correct answer for question number 19. Next question number 20 a pipe sunk into the ground for tapping the groundwater is called jodi eta pipe groundot sunk kora hoy for the groundwater. So tapping the groundwater hetu ki bili koy mainly hetu tubewell bili koy. Next question number 21 to dise ki per capita consumption ketia decrease hobo jodi yare bhitor option bilak sai good quality jodi hoy water basically mane use koribo per capita consumption will be increase jodi standard of living being jodi people or standard to bahi jay income source bahi jay better living standard hoy pani obviously besi use koribo hotter climate hole jiman besi gorom hobo himan besi pani use koribo right. So option A to left hoise that is use of metering system jodi ami tate metering system eta logai diu so manue ki koribo per capita consumption to kom koribo. Okay next option question number 22 the hourly variation factor is usually taken as. So hourly jito variation factor hoy that will be 1.5 ami usually law. Option A to correct hoy. Next at a numerical he said the population of a town of 3 consecutive years are 5,000 7,000 8,400. The population of the town in the 4th consecutive year first year second year third year dia ase amak khodi ase 4th year ot kiman population hobo jodi ami geometrical increase method to adopt koru tar karone ami ki korim first year ot dia ase 5,000 second year ot 7,000 mane amar kiman bahise 2000 car respect ot bahise 2000 5000 so 2000 bahise 5000 mane kiman percent bahise 40% bahise with respect to 5,000 ঠিক তেনেকে second or third hole jaote 8,400 second ot kiman ase 7,000 so 1,400 bahise with respect to 7,000 so mane kiman bahise 1,400 bahise with respect to 7,000 jodi percentage wise sao 20% bahise so average increment kiman hobo 40 plus 20 so mainly will get 60% or average increment to keneke uliam total increment divided by 2 because amar duta consecutive year asle right 40 plus 20 60 hol 60 divided by 2 is 30%. So ami mainly 30% increment kori diba laibo third consecutive year ke so 8400 plus 30% of 8400 jodi kora 10920 answer ahi jay so option D to correct hoy jabo for question number 23. Next question number 24 ole ahisu question number 24 ot amak khudi ase mainly the suitable method of forecasting population for a young and rapidly increasing city. So jodi he city khon bahut young hoy rapidly increase kore tetia hole kuntu mainly method use kora hoy mone rakhibo geometrical increase method hoise correct answer. Next question to ahise the maximum discharge of a tubewell discharge kiman thake 50 liters per second ot 50 liters discharge hoy. Next 27 to dise groundwater is usually free from groundwater mainly suspended impurities bilak na thake but dissolved impurities into groundwater presence thake option A to correct hoy jabo. Next question number 28 to dise which of the following is not a waterborne disease eta jodi apnalage sai dysentery cholera typhoid these are nothing but these are waterborne disease only malaria to waterborne disease no hoy option D to correct hoy jay. Next question number 29 to this standard EDTA solution is used to determine so EDTA eriocom diamine tetra acidic acid so edu kihor karone use kora hoy hudi ase so mainly EDTA solution to use kora hoy hardness in water. Next question number 30 to this the product of H+ ion and OH ion for stronger alkali. So generally হাইড্ৰোজেন আয়ন আৰু OH আয়নৰ কনচেন্ট্ৰেচন যদি আমি মাল্টিপ্লাই কৰোঁ আল্টিমেটলি 10⁻⁻14 পাই যাওঁ অপশ্যন ডি টো কাৰেক্ট হয় নেক্সট কুৱেশ্যন নম্বৰ 31 which of the following value represent stronger acid so 7 টো হৈছে নিউট্ৰেল যিমান আমি নিউট্ৰেলৰ পৰা কমৰ ভ্যালুলৈ যাওঁ হিমান বেছি কি হ'ব এসিডিটি বাঢ়ি যায় আৰু যিমান বাঢ়ি যায় 7 ৰ পৰা ওপৰলৈ গৈ আছে লেটস সাপোজ 10 the basicity will be increased so option A টো কাৰেক্ট হ'ব explanation টো চাই ল'ব পাৰে the pH range is from 0 to 14 a pH of 7 is neutral a pH less than 7 is acidic a pH greater than 7 is basic Next, turbidity আমি কেনেকে measure কৰো standard silica scale or যোগেদি আমি turbidity measure কৰো next question number 33 higher quantities of copper more than 2.5 milligram per liter may cause disease so যদিহে আমাৰ copper quantity টো পানীত বাঢ়ি যায় কি হ'ব পাৰে mainly lungs or problem হৈ যায় option B টো correct হয় next question number 34 the discharge value of slow sand filter এইবিলাক মনত ৰাখিব লাগিব slow sand filter কাৰণে discharge value টো হয় 100 or 200 liter per hour per meter square option C to correct হয় next question number 35 but হৈছে cleaning of filter become necessary when the loss of head in slow sand filter exceed so যদি হে slow sand filter loss of head to 1.25 meter ততকে exceed কৰে তেতিয়া হলে আমি কি কৰিব লাগিব cleaning to necessary হৈ পৰে next question number 34 লৈকে আমি ডিসকাস কৰিলো 35 লৈকে 36 ত সুধিছে কি turbidity produced by 1 milligram of silicon dioxide in 1 liter of distilled water is called mainly 1 milligram of silicon dioxide de 1 liter of distilled water jitu turbidity produce কৰে হেতু কি বুলি কয় that is 1 Jackson turbidity unit option A to correct হৈ যায় okay next question number 37 on standard silica scale the turbidity in drinking water should be limited to 10 parts per million okay next question number তাৰ আগতে অলপ standard value অলপ চাই লওক like temperature 10 পৰা 15 ডিগ্ৰী ভিতৰত থাকে color টো 10 পৰা 20 parts per million ৰ ভিতৰত থাকে turbidity permissible limit হৈছে 5 ৰ পৰা 10 parts per million আৰু odor 0 পৰা 4 pH value option হেগিটা হৈছে mainly range যিবিলাক আপোনালোকে মনত ৰাখিব লাগে next question number 38 ত সুধিছে water is considered hard if the hardness is in the order so water hard বুলি কেতিয়া কোৱা হ'ব যেতিয়া তাৰ hardness to 200 ppm তকে বেছি হৈ যায় next the maximum allowable concentration of iron in water iron 0.3 parts per million হৈছে maximum allowable concentration তাতকে যদি বেছি হয় problems suffer কৰিবলগীয়া হয় next the maximum safe permissible limit of chloride or safe permissible limit বহুত repetitive question হয় 250 milligram per liter next ইয়াতে এখন মই table attach কৰি দিছো this table is very important for exam point of view like total solid amar hobo lage drinking water karone up to 500 parts per million hardness up to 200 parts per million chlorides up to 250 parts per million chlorine 0.1 or 0.2 parts per million pH value range to drinking water karone 6.5 to 8.5 iron manganese 0.3 or 0.5 parts per million tizos oxygen or karone 5 to 6 parts per million copper karone 1 or 3 parts per million fluorine or karone 1.5 parts per million zinc or karone 15 parts per million aru chromium or karone 0.05 parts per million এই ডাটা খিনি repeatedly exam ত খুদা দেখা যায় next question number 41 so physical impurities বুলি কলে যিবিলাক আমি physically দেখা পাও like which of the following impurities gives taste odor color turbidity এইবিলাক সব physically দেখা পোৱা যায় so option A to correct হয় is a physical impurities option A to correct হৈ যায় question number 41 next question number 42 which of the following organism is responsible for enteric fever karone enteric fever another name hoise basically typhoid so salmonella typhi is the organism which is responsible for enteric fever option B to correct hoise next question number 43 to this presence of nitrogen in wastewater sample is due to the decomposition of so nitrogen jodi wastewater sample presence hoy tar reason to ki hoy protein bilak jete decompose hoi goi thake ultimately nitrogen presence ahe next question number 44 this is very important questions see color ami kuntu equipment or jugedi measure koru mone rakhibo 3 meter jugedi ami color measure koru ketiaba hude turbidity kuntu meter jugedi mainly measure kora hoy the answer is nephelometer ketiaba hude settlable solid or karone kuntu tank use kora hoy imhope cone tar bisote volatile solid or karone Murphy furnace use kora hoy so option A to correct hobo this question or respect next question number 45 what is the most common cause of acidity in water acidity কিহৰ কাৰণে হয় সবে জানে কাৰ্বন ডাই অক্সাইডৰ কাৰণে next question number 46 which of the following test of waste water employs 𝐅𝐿 black tea indicator. So mainly hardness test tot ami 𝐅𝐿 black tea indicator use koru. Option A to correct hoy. Next question number 47. Moi agot ekhon table dekhaisilu he table khonor pra aise the maximum permissible limit of fluorine in drinking water is 1.5 mg per liter. Ei question to bahut beshi repeatedly huda dekha jay. Option B to correct hoy. Next coming to question number 48. Mainly rapid test বিশেষকে intensity of the water pollution to indicate কৰে আৰু তাৰ কাৰণে আমি কোনটো টেষ্টৰ সহায় লওঁ total dissolved solid parameter টোৰ সহায় লওঁ basically option D to correct হয় next question number 49 this is very important blue baby disease কিহৰ কাৰণে হয় mainly nitrates or excess or কাৰণে যিমান বেছি nitrates হ'ব সিমান বেছি blue baby disease হোৱাৰ tendency to বাঢ়ি যাব next MPN index to কিহৰ কাৰণে actually use কৰা হয় MPN index is measured of which one of the following reasons the answer is coliform bacteria কাৰণে MPN index to measure কৰা হয় next question number 51 on this if the pH value of the solution A is 4 then that of the solution 5 then hydrogen ion of the solution কি হ'ব so ইয়াতে যদি আপোনালোকে solution to notice কৰে মই solution টো এবাৰ ইয়াতে আপোনালোকক দেখাই দিছো see here mainly আমাক দিয়া আছে hydrogen ion concentration 10 to the power minus 4 আৰু solution B আমাক দিয়া আছে hydrogen ion concentration 10 to the power 5 so hydrogen ion A divided by hydrogen ion B যদি আমি solution এ divide কৰো কিমান হ'ব 10 to the power minus 4 তলত আহি যাব 10 to the power minus 5 so ultimately 10 পাম that means কি A solution or hydrogen ion concentration is 10 times of hydrogen ion concentration of B so আপোনালোকে যদি question to notice কৰে তেতিয়া হলে দেখা পাব option A to correct for possibility বেছি আছে because 8 কিমান দিয়া আছিল 4 দিয়া আছিল 10 to the power minus 4 ওপৰত আহিলে তলত আহি গল 10 to the power minus 4 so ওপৰে যেতিয়া shift হৈ গল you will get 10 times higher A is 10 times higher than that of B right so option A to correct হৈ যায় next Jackson turbidity meter কিমান measure কৰিব পাৰে turbidity কিমানৰ ওপৰৰ পৰা measure কৰিব পাৰে option C that is 25 parts per million next question number 53 the instrument which is used for testing the odor use basically measure কৰে osmoscope তিনটা মিটাৰ অলপ আগত কৰি আহিলো color next question number 54 if the hardness of a sample of a water expressed in parts per million of a calcium carbonate is more than 300 the sample will be treated as so যদি আপোনালোকে টেবুলখন চাই soft হলে hardness to হয় 50 mg per liter কে কম moderately hard hole 50 পৰা 150 mg per liter as calcium carbonate ion concentration তেনেকে hard hole 150 পৰা 300 very hard hole greater than 300 আমাক কোৱেশ্যনত কি সুধিছে আমাক কোৱেশ্যন সুধিছে more than 300 মানে very hard water কথা কৈ আছে so option D to হোৱাৰ possibility বেছি আছে so option D will be correct answer next question number 55 the most commonly used for absorption for water purification কাৰণে most commonly used কৰা absorption টোৰ নাম হৈছে activated carbon option B to correct next the measurement of non biodegradable organic content is usually carried out in terms of so non biodegradable যিবিলাক organic content সেইবিলাক mainly COD ৰ যোগেদি measure কৰা হয় বা COD parameter টোৰ যোগেদি measure কৰা হয় next question number 58 which of the following diseases related to bacteria cholera is related to bacteria blue baby disease is related to nitrate embrittlement of bones is related to fluorides আৰু infectious hepatitis this is a virus so আমাক সুধি আছে bacteria related কোনটো হয় cholera is the correct answer next the temporary hardness of water so temporary hardness কিহৰ কাৰণে হয় bicarbonate and carbonates so option B to correct হয় bicarbonate and carbonates of calcium and magnesium so temporary hardness mainly carbonates and bicarbonates of calcium and magnesium যদি permanent কয় sulfate chloride আৰু nitrates of calcium and magnesium হল হেতেন answer next question to le ahiso question number 62 dise hardness of the water caused due to hardness ki hoy first option to dise calcium and magnesium sulfate calcium nitrate calcium bicarbonate gutei gita parameter kunuba eta parameter mainly temporary hardness দিয়ে like bicarbonates bilake aru calcium magnesium sulfate ba calcium nitrate ebilake ki দিয়ে permanent hardness দিয়ে so gutei khini correct hoy jeto ama khudi ase hardness of the water option D will be correct answer all of this next question number 61 question number 61 ত সুধিছে coagulation and flocculation with alum is performed so যেটো আমাৰ coagulation flocculation কৰা হয় alumৰ লগত হেতু কেতিয়া কৰা হয় repeat filtrationৰ আগত নে পিছত so যেতিয়া repeat filter পানীখিনি গৈ পায় তাৰ আগতে আমি coagulation বা flocculation processটো start কৰি দিও so option D to correct হয় before rapid sand filtration next question number 62 the treatment which is generally given to treat raw water supply sequence to যদি আপোনালোকে নটিচ কৰে ফাৰ্ষ্ট হয় কালেকশ্যন অফ ইনটেক্স, তাৰপিছত আহে স্ক্ৰিনিং বা ষ্ট্ৰেইনিং, সেইখিনি হয়, তাৰপিছত কোৱাগুলেশ্যন হয়, তাৰপিছত ছেডিমেণ্টেশ্যন, ক্লাৰিফিকেশ্যন, দেন ফিল্ট্ৰেশ্যন, ডিছইনফেকশ্যন, ষ্ট'ৰেজ, ডিষ্ট্ৰিবিউশ্যন। ইয়াৰে ভিতৰত যদি আপোনালোকে চাই ইয়াতে প্ৰত্যেকটোতে ফাৰ্ষ্ট অপশ্যন স্ক্ৰিনেশ্যন আছে, ডেট ইজ কাৰেক্ট। দেন ছেকেণ্ড অপশ্যনটো কি হ'ব পাৰে? ছেকেণ্ড অপশ্যনটো কোৱাগুলেশ্যন এণ্ড ফ্লকুলেশ্যন হ'ব। কোৱাগুলেশ্যন এণ্ড ফ্লকুলেশ্যন ক'ত আছে? চ' ইয়াতে যদি আপোনালোকে চাই মেইনলি সবতে sedimentation আছে, so that is also correct. Next আহে আমাৰ filtration, তাৰপিছত disinfection. So filtration is there, first scanning, then sedimentation, then filtration, then disinfection. This sequence is correct. So option B to correct হৈ যায়। Then option C to correct নহয়, option D to correct হয়, because first screening আহিলে, then sedimentation, then coagulation, then filtration, then disinfection. So ইয়াৰে ভিতৰত option D to বেছি more accurate হ'ব, because ইয়াতে পাঁচটা parameter include কৰি আছে, coagulation to এই option B নাছিলে, right? Option D to correct হয়। Next question number 63. Sedimentation can remove inorganic particles having specific gravity more than, যিমান বেছি specific gravity হয় সিমান বেছি কি হয়, সেই particle to settle হয়। Now ইয়াতে question দিছে sedimentation can remove inorganic particles having specific gravity, কিমান বেছি হলে actually inorganic particle বিলাক remove কৰিব পাৰে। The particle having specific gravity more than 1.20 can settle easily while the lighter particle does not settle. So 1.20 will be correct answer. Next question number 64. Is a particle intended to be removed in a continuous flow water sedimentation tank should have settling velocity. প্ৰথমটো দিছে more than the surface loading of the tank, second is less than the surface loading of the tank, neither of the above, and third is half of the surface loading of the tank. So generally more than the surface loading of the tank হয়। Next detention time sedimentation tank or কেনেকৈ উলিয়ায়? Detention time is nothing but volume of the tank divided by rate of flow. Volume of the pan is nothing but breadth into length into height divided by q is nothing but rate of flow. So BLA is by q korbat ase ni? Option A ase. So question number 65 correct answer is option A. Next question number 66. Question number 66 is for a given discharge the efficiency of a sedimentation tank can be increased by. So sedimentation tank or যিটো আমাৰ efficiency কেনেকৈ বঢ়ায়, mainly surface area to যদি আমি বঢ়াই দিও, the efficiency will automatically increase. Increasing the surface area of the tank, constant discharge will be increased, the detention time of setting particle does, and high removal efficiency. Mainly detention time to বাঢ়ি যায় যেতিয়া আমি surface area to বঢ়াই দিও, right? So তাৰ কাৰণে আমি high removal efficiency পাই যাও। Next question number 67 of this is the amount of coagulation needed in water treatment increase with the. So coagulation কেতিয়া বেছি হ'ব? যিমান বেছি টাৰ্বিড হয় সিমান বেছি আমি কোয়াগুলেশন মেটেৰিয়েল দি পেলাই পাৰ্টিকল বিলাক সেটেল কৰিব লাগিব, ৰাইট? অপচন বি ইজ দ্য কাৰেক্ট আনসাৰ, ইনক্ৰিজিং ইন টাৰ্বিডিটি অফ ওয়াটাৰ। নেক্সট question number 68 ত সুধিছে ক্লিনিং অফ স্লোচ এণ্ড ফিল্টাৰ ইজ ডান। সো স্লোচ এণ্ড ফিল্টাৰ ক্লিনিং কেনেকৈ কৰা হয়? ৰিপিটেডলি এই কুৱেশ্যনটো আহি থাকে। স্ক্ৰেপিং দ্য টপ লেয়াৰ এণ্ড ৰিমুভেল অপচন, আমি চেণ্ড ৰিমুভ কৰোঁ আৰু টপ লেয়াৰটো স্ক্ৰেপ কৰি আঁতৰাই দিওঁ। অপচন এ টো কাৰেক্ট আনসাৰ। নেক্সট কুৱেশ্যন নম্বৰ 68 ৰ এক্সপ্লেনেশ্যন অলপ চাই লওঁ। Mainly the cleaning of sloughs and filter is done by scraping and removing the 1.5 to 3 cm top sand layer. The top surface is finally raked, roughed and clean and washed with good water. Okay. Next, double filtration ketia use kora hoy to increase the filtration capacity of sloughs and filters. Sloughs and filters or ki hoy filtration capacity to কম হয়। So hey filtration capacity to আমি increase koribole we will use double filtration. Option A to correct হয়। Next question number 70. The process which involve chlorination beyond breakpoint chlorination. Breakpoint chlorination ok jite overtake kore tak ki boli koy mainly super chlorination boli koy। Option B. Super chlorination is a term which indicate addition of excessive amount of chlorine. Okay, a huge amount of chlorine which is added in super chlorination is such as to give about 1 to 2 milligram per of residue beyond the breakpoint. Okay, so correct answer will be super chlorination. Next. Question number 71. Which of the following chemical compounds can be used for dechlorination of water? So here ভিতৰত যদি আপোনালোকে চাই which of the following is the dechlorination agent, that is mainly sulfur dioxide. Sulfur dioxide is the dechlorination agent. Option C to correct হৈ গল question number 71. Next question number 72 কি সুধিছে in lime soda process of water softening. Lime soda process কি হয় তাৰ কাৰণে আপোনালোকে অলপ explanation to চাই লওক। টেম্পৰেৰী হাৰ্ডনেছ ৰিমুভ কৰে লাইম প্ৰচেছৰ যোগেদি মেইনলি কাৰ্বনেট আৰু বাইকাৰ্বনেট অফ কেলছিয়াম এণ্ড মেগনেছিয়াম আৰ ৰিমুভ ইউজিং লাইম প্ৰচেছ বাট যদি আমি পাৰ্মানেণ্ট হাৰ্ডনেছৰ কথা কওঁ তেতিয়া লাইম ছ'ডা প্ৰচেছ ইউজ কৰোঁ ছালফেট ক্লৰাইড নাইট্ৰেট গোটেইখিনিক ৰিমুভ কৰিব পাৰে ইউজিং লাইম ছ'ডা প্ৰচেছৰ যোগেদি চ' ইয়াতে লাইম ছ'ডা প্ৰচেছত কি হয় সুধি আছে লাইম ৰিডিউচ কাৰ্বনেট হাৰ্ডনেছ এণ্ড ছ'ডা ৰিমুভ নন কাৰ্বনেট হাৰ্ডনেছ lime reduce non-carbonate hardness and soda remove carbonate hardness only non-carbonate hardness is more egita to nohoy karon amar duita mainly lime soda process e kore so sulfur chloride and nitrates ei gute gita lime soda processor jogedi removable hoy lime reduce carbonate hardness and soda remove non-carbonate hardness option D to correct hoy jay next question number 73 Which are the following method of determination is used for chloride? Chloride determination karone kuntu method use kora hoy Winkler method. This is used for dissolved oxygen only. EDTA method ami alaba sai hilo hardness method. Hardness karone mainly chlorine use kora hoy. Aru etia ei question to respected correct answer hoise Moore method. Which are the following method of determination is used for chloride? Chloride determination karone ami Moore method use koru. Baki hardness karone EDTA, dissolved oxygen karone Winkler method. Next question number 74 which of the following is removed by rapid sand filter from water so rapid sand filter ki remove koribo pare they can remove bacteria they can remove elements they can remove suspended solid option D to correct ho jabo all of above next question number 74 75 the period of cleaning of slow sand filter ekor pra 3 mahor bhitor cleaning kora hoy next question number 66 removal of iron from the wastewater may be done so iron kenege remove kora hoy লাইম এড কৰি পেলাই বা pH ভ্যালুটো আমি বহাই দি পেলাই 8.5 ৰ পৰা 9 ৰ ভিতৰত বা এডিং ক্লোৰিন অৰ পটাছিয়াম পাৰমাঙ্গনেট সো আমি যদি ক্লোৰিন বা পটাছিয়াম পাৰমাঙ্গনেট ইউজ কৰো মেইনলি আইৰন বা ম্যাঙ্গানিজ ৰিমুভ হৈ যায় ইয়াৰ ভিতৰত যদি আমি চাও অপচন সি বা অক্সিডেশন অফ পটাছিয়াম পাৰমাঙ্গনেট দিস উইল বি কারেক্ট হয় আৰু ক্লোৰিনৰ লগত অক্সিডাইজ কৰি পেলাই আমি মেইনলি কি কৰিব পাৰো iron remove koribo paro okay so chlorine ase potassium permanganate ase so by oxidation with chlorine by oxidation with potassium permanganate so duita correct hoy option D to hekarne correct ho jabo both A and C next question number we'll move to question number 77 question number 77 ot amak hodi ase question number 78 on amak hodi ase in water treatment process the chemical used for defluoridation or karone use kore alarm option A to correct question number 79 for a grid channel if the recommended flow velocity is this detention period also give the length of the tank or length to kiman hodi ase so length of the tank is nothing but flow velocity into detention time flow velocity is nothing but 25% that is flow velocity is given as 0.25 meter per second detention time is 1 minute 1 minute of jodi second or long 60 second so 0.25 into 60 second koile ami tank or length to pai jam 15 meter will be correct answer option A to correct ho jay 15 meter next question number 18 aeration of water is done to remove aeration ki hor karone kora hoy dissolved gases remove korar karone next question number 81 the effective size of sand particle used for slow sand filter 0.25 or 0.35 mm hoy for effective size of sand particles next question number 82 the length of rectangular sedimentation tank should not be more than so rectangular sedimentation tank or length to 4 bit ke dangor hobo na lage option C to correct hoy next the alarm when added is a coagulant in water so eto bahut bar hodi thake alarm add korile ki hoy mainly pH value to komi jay water mane alarm or logot pH or effect to hodi thake pH value will be decrease when will increase alarm next question number 84 the chemically most commonly used to increase the speed of sedimentation of sewage or sedimentation increase koribole ami most commonly kuntu chemical use koru that will be lime option C to correct hoy next question number 85 in water treatment rapid gravity filters are adopted to measure bacteria and colloidal solids so option B to correct hoy bacteria or colloidal solids use kora hoy rapid gravity filters next question number 86 disinfection of water so disinfection korile ki hoy bacteria disease bilak mainly kill hoy jay next question number 87 is the percentage of chlorine of fresh bleaching powder so fresh bleaching powder chlorine percentage kiman thake 30 পৰা 35% question number 88 the treatment of water with bleaching powder logot jodi water treatment kora hoy tak koy hypochlorination option D to correct hoy question number 89 as compared to the cast iron steel pipes so steel pipes are very stronger as compared to cast iron but lasting period to kom hoy 𝐂𝐴 Next question number 19. For a country like India where the rainfall is mainly confirmed in one season, the suitable sewage system. So generally separate system use kora hoy India. Next, question number 91. Which of the following sewage is preferred for combined system? Like XFP sewage are very useful for combined system. Next, question number 92. Time of concentration 9 minutes diya ase. Intensity of the rainfall according to British Ministry of Health formula. Mainly, jitu amar time of concentration hoy, hetue intensity of the rainfall hoy as per the British Ministry of Health. So, mainly ami ki koribo lagibo? Concentration to jehetu dia ase 9 minutes. So ami ki koribo lagibo? Well, using a formula. That formula is 760 divided by t plus 10. Kintu ei formula tor limitation ase 5 or 20 minute bitor jodi amar concentration time to দিয়ে তেতিয়া apply কৰিব পাৰো যেটো 5 আৰু 20 ৰেঞ্জত আছে 9 minutes আছে so আমি directly 9 minutes post কৰিব পাৰো formula to. So we'll get 760 divided by 9 plus 10 and we'll get 40 mm per hour 40 mm intensity হয়. So option D to correct হৈ যায়. Next question number 93. Specific gravity of sewage. Sewage or specific gravity 𝐾𝐻 অলপ বেছি হয়. Why? Because sewage consists of 99.9% of water, but 0.1% হলো solid matter আছে. So সেইকাৰণে অলপ dense হৈ যায়. অলপ dense হোৱাৰ কাৰণে specific gravity will be more than 1. অকমান বেছি হয়. বেছি নহয় because only 0.1% solid matter হে present আছে. Next, coming to next question. Next question on this is the minimum and maximum diameter of the sewage cell preferably. So minimum diameter to hodi thake sewage or 15 cm, maximum 300 cm leke hobo pare. Next, question number 95. The main advantage of cement concrete. Cement concrete sewage or advantages disadvantage to hodi ase. It was a transportation of মানে এটা জায়গাৰ পৰা এটা জায়গালৈ অনা নিয়াত কৰাত অসুবিধা হয় since concrete are heavy in weight. So option C will be correct answer. Next, question number 96. Most suitable section of sewage in separate sewage system. Separate sewage system most suitable jitu section hoy hetu ki hoy circular section will be most suitable section for separate sewage system. Next, 97. The most commonly used sewage under culvert ami circular big sewage use koro option A to correct hoy jay. And question number 98. The pathogens can be killed by pathogens keneke kill kora hoy mainly chlorification or jogedi pathogens kill kora hoy. Next, question number 99. The type of sewage which is suitable for both combined and separate system is mainly XFP sewage. Option B to correct hoy. Next, question number 100 le ahisu. Sewage treatment units are generally designed. So sewage treatment unit ba water supply projects of 15 পৰা 20 বছৰৰ ভিতৰ design kora hoy. Next, coming to question number 101. Tate hodi ase ki the suitable layout for a water supply distribution system from an irregular ground. যদি টাউনখন ইৰেগুলাৰ পেটাৰ্ণত গ্ৰো কৰিছে তেতিয়াহলে আমি কোনটো মেথড ইউজ কৰিম that method is called as dead end system. Option. Next, question number 102 thudise the suitable layout for a water supply distribution system for a city roads. Rectangular pattern or road setter karone ami hodai grid iron system to prefer koro. Option B to correct hoy jay. Question number 102. So grid iron system ki hoy in this system the main submain and branch all are interconnected with each other with a well planned city or a town. So যেহেতু rectangular pattern to a well planned city or town or pattern hoy so we can use for grid iron system. Next, question number 103. This is the pipe which is used to carry the discharge from a sanitary fitting is called as option A to correct the waste pipe. Next, question number 104. A drain carrying sewage of BOD is 200 mg per liter and flow rate is given 50 m³ per second. Joins a river whose upstream BOD dia ase aru flow rate dia ase. What is the estimated downstream BOD? Ami eta formula use koribo lagibo and that formula is QS into BOD S into QR into BOD R plus QS plus QR. So yare RR jitu denote kora ase these are basically BOD of rivers or baki khini jodi eta sai BOD 200 mg dia ase drainage or so 200 mg is basically BOD of S. Teneke QS or value to jodi apnaloke yat notice kore that QS drain carrying sewage or dia ase 50 m³ per second. So 50 QS or value to 50. So QS is 50 and 50. Similarly, river karone dia ase QR or value to flow rate is 500 and the BOD dia ase river upstream 8. So 500 into 8. So 500 into 8 and QR value to 500. So ultimately guti khini jodi kori dia BOD mix or value to pai jabo 25.4. Option B to correct hoy jay. Next, question number 104. 105. The liquid wastes originating from residential and industrial buildings are collectively called as. So industrial আৰু residential দুইটা একেলগ কৰি পেলাই যেটো sewage generated হয় হিহঁতক একেলগে আমি কওঁ sanitary sewage. Option C will be correct answer. So explanation হিচাপে চাব পাৰে sanitary sewage ক আমি simple sewage বুলিও কওঁ domestic sewage আৰু industrial sewage দুইটা এড কৰি পেলাই পাওঁ. Next combined sewage system ত কি থাকে? So combined sewage system ত storm sewage থাকে আৰু sanitary sewage থাকে collectively. Next question number 107. And sewer pipe carrying sewage from a building to the points of its immediate disposal is called as house sewage বুলি কোৱা হয়. Option C আৰু ইয়াক building sewage বুলিও কোৱা হয়. The sewer pipes have been designed for sex. So mainly sewer pipes বিলাক maximum আৰু minimum flow দুইটাৰ কাৰণে ডিজাইন কৰিব লাগে. Maximum কাৰণে তো কৰিব লাগে আৰু minimum কাৰণেও কৰিব লাগে কিহৰ কাৰণে? Because minimum flows in sewer is needed to maintain minimum flow velocity. যদি আমাৰ minimum flow to নাথাকে তেতিয়াহলে আমাৰ self cleansing velocity to নাথাকিব and ultimately কি হ'ব siltation problem to আহি যাব. So option এটা যদি correct হৈছে option C to correct হৈ যাব 108. Next 109 to this the ratio of maximum daily sewage flow to the average daily sewage flow of sewer mains of 0.5 to 1 meter diameter is usually taken. So আপোনালোকে চাই maximum daily flow কাৰণে 2 into average daily flow হয়, right? So ইয়াতে আমাক average daily sewage the ratio maximum daily sewage flow সুধি আছে. Maximum daily sewage flow is nothing but 2 times of average daily flow, right? So option B to correct হৈ যায়. Next question number 1010 ত আমাক কি সুধি আছে? The ratio of minimum hourly flow to the average flow of sewage. So minimum আৰু average or ratio to কিমান হয়? So minimum daily flow to হয় 2/3 of average daily flow আৰু minimum hourly flow to হয় half into minimum daily flow. Minimum daily flow মানে কি 2/3. So half into 2/3 যদি আপোনালোকে কৰে ultimately 2 cancel হৈ যাব আৰু you will get 1/3 of average daily flow. So correct answer হ'ব 1/3 of average daily flow in terms of minimum hourly flow, right? Next for normal slush the value of slush index. So slush index normal slush or কাৰণে 150 পৰা 350 range থাকে. Option C to correct হৈ যাব. Next testing of sewer pipes may involve. So sewer pipes like testing কৰিবলৈ কি use কৰা হয়? Water test, mirror test, ball test গোটেইটা use কৰা হয়. Option D will be correct answer. Next manholes কি হয়? যদি আপোনালোকে গোটেইটা পঢ়িছে গোটেইটা অপচনে কাৰেক্ট হয়. manholes কি ক'ত located কৰা হয় at all the scenes of direction of sewers or at all the scenes of gradient of sewer or at all junction of different sewers. So গোটেইটা correct হয়. Option D will be correct answer for manhole. Next in the design of storm sewers time of concentration. So storm sewers এটা যেতিয়া আমি ডিজাইন কৰো time of concentration to সদায় আমি rainfall intensity লগত equal ৰাখো. Option A will be correct answer. Next question number 115 ত সুধি আছে the main disadvantage of oxidation pond. Oxidation pond or eta disadvantage hoise it will cover larger area. So eta jodi construction site koribo lage amak bahut beshi area lagi jay. Larger area is required for construction of that oxidation pond. So option A to correct hoye jay question number 115. Next question number 116. The purpose of leaping weir. Leaping weir amar main purpose to ki hoy? So leaping weir purpose to hoise to separate the storm water and the sanitary sewage. Sanitary sewage আৰু storm water মাজৰ separationৰ কাৰণে আমি leaping weir use কৰো আৰু বাকি বিলাক আপোনালোকে চাই ল'ব পাৰে to drain rain water from the roads to storm water কাৰণে আমি gutter inlet use কৰিব পাৰো. Sewer below the stream or railway line or তলৰ sewer to carry কৰিবলৈ inverse siphon use কৰিব পাৰো to prevent grid or sand from entering the storm water. তাৰ কাৰণে আমি storm water যাতে grid নোহোমাই sand নোহোমাই তাৰ কাৰণে আমি catch basin provide কৰো. So ইয়াৰ ভিতৰত question number 116 correct option to hoise to separate storm water and the sanitary sewage. Next question number 117. Manhole cover is made circular kiyo manhole loa hoy because it prevents the falling the cover into the manhole. Option D to correct hoy. Next question number 118. When rainy season is confined to a few months, the preferred sewage system would be combined system. Option A to correct hoy jay. Next the gradient required for generating self-cleaning velocity in a circular sewer of 150 mm diameter is in order to 1 in 250. Next, the ventilation in sewers are needed to avoid. Ventilation kyo kora hoy? So that it can develop the explosive mixture of sewer gas. Option A. Next. What is the maximum distance between successive manhole sewers of diameter more than 1.5 meter? তাৰ কাৰণে এটা টেবুল মনত ৰাখিব পাৰে. যদি diameter to 0.3 meter কে সৰু হয় 45 meter spacing দিয়া হয় 0.6 meter হলে 75 and যদি 0.9 meter হয় 90 1.2 meter হলে 120 dia up to 1.5 meter hole 250 যেহেতু আমাৰ question হৈ দিছে dia greater than 1.5 meter the answer will be 300 mm. That is the Codel provision. So option B will be correct answer. Next, question number 122 to this is the detention period of oxidation pond. So oxidation pond or detention period of longer duration of 10 to 15 days. Next, question number 123. Gases which are generally involved during anaerobic decomposition of sewage are carbon dioxide, NH3 and sulfur dioxide. These are the gas which are involved during the aerobic decomposition. Next, 𝐼𝐓 cone used to measure in sewage. 𝐼𝐓 tank mainly ki measure kore settleable solids. Option D. All of ami discuss kori hoiso. Settleable solids are those solids which are settled at the bottom of the 𝐼𝐓 cone to give a period. Okay. Next, option 125 to D ase the pH of a fresh sewage is usually. So fresh sewage or pH kiman hoy? So the fresh sewage is generally alkaline in nature with pH more than 7. 7 not common basic hoy, but as time passes, it pH tends to fall due to production of acid by bacterial action of anaerobic or nitrification process, right? So yet our question is a fresh sewage kiman hoy. So fresh sewage is generally alkaline in nature with pH more than 7. 7 not ke besi hoy boli koise. So more than 7, option B to correct. Next, question number 126. Jodi pH of value to 3 thake, pH is equal to 3 when compared to pH is equal to 5 will be more acidic. Kuntu besi acidic hobo? Kiman time acidic hobo khudi ase. To tar karone ami numerical simply koribo lagibo. pH 3 mane hydrogen ion concentration of first sample is 10 to the power minus 3. pH 5 mane hydrogen ion concentration of the second sample is 10 to the power minus 5. Jodi ami enake koi sao, so jit solution or pH value 3 asile he solution to 10 to the power square mane 100 times more acidic hoy as compared to pH 5, right? So yete jodi apnalage correct answer to sai option number C to correct hoy jabo. Next, question number 127. Chemical oxidation demand of sewage. Sewage or chemical oxidation demand ki hoy basically? It is oxygen required for oxidized biologically active organic matter, oxygen required to oxidize biologically inactive organic matter. Option C to correct for both A and B. What is basically COD? COD is the oxygen required to oxidize the total organic matter present in the wastewater. So jiman total organic matter present ase guteikhini oxidize koribole. So mainly some are biologically active organic matter and some are biologically inactive parameter by inactive organic matter. So he duitai lagibo. Option C to correct hoy jay. Next, question number 128. Minimum DO prescribed for river stream to avoid fish kill. Fish kill karone 4 parts per million lage. Etu question no bahut common hoy. Next, question number 129. Standard 5-day BOD at 20 degree centigrade when compared to ultimate BOD is about 58%, 68%, 98%. None of it. Here we correct answer hoise option B 68% hoy. One rakhibo BOD 5 about 68% of the total, or BOD 10 to ki hoy about 90% of the total ba ultimate bearing ultimate biological oxygen demand. Okay. Next, question number 130. Complete through the treatment should generally be given to the sewage before its disposal in a stream if the dilation factor is available. So it should be A list kon ebar sai lobo. Above 500 hole no treatment lage, 300 over 500 hole 500 primary treatment lage, 150 over 300 hole treatment requires such as sedimentation scanning ebilako lage, below 150 hole complete through treatment should be given to sewage. So gute complete treatment dibo lage below 150 hole. Complete treatment dibo lage below 150 hole. So option C to correct hoy jabo a question to respect. Next, question number 131. Algae dies out through fish life may survive in a river zone known as. So fish life jibilak survive kore river zone he zontur naam ki hoy zone of degradation hoy. What is zone of degradation? Found just below the point of where sewage is discharged into the river stream. DO is reduced to 40% of the saturation value. Water becomes dark and turbid, and algae are dies, but the fish life may be present in zone of degradation. Okay. Next, question number 132. The maximum efficiency of BOD removal is as if in oxidation days. Next, question number 133. The phenomenon by virtue of which soil is clothed with sewage matter is called as mainly sewage farming, sewage sickness, sewage buckling. Sewage sickness is correct answer when sewage is continuously applied as a piece of land of pores or voids in the soil gets clogged and the free circulations of air will be prevented. This is known as sewage sickness. Next, question number 134. Most of the bacteria of the sewage or most of the bacteria sarcophagic hoy. Option C to correct hoy. Next, eutrophications of water bodies kihor karone hoy mainly nutrients or karone hoy excessive discharge through nutrients. So jodi details of sabo bisare, eutrophication is the excessive richness of the nutrients in lake over the body of water frequently due to the runoff from the land which is causes the dense growth of the plant life. So nutrients are nothing but phosphorus and nitrogen. Next, question number 136. The ultimate BOD of value of a waste. So BOD value to বা ultimate BOD value to temperature লগত independent হয়. So that's why it is remain same at all the temperature. Option C to correct হৈ যায়. Next question number explanation to চাই লওক. Ultimate BOD represent the biodegradable organic matter, so it will remain same as the temperature change. মানে it is independent. Waste water আমি toxic বুলি কেতিয়া কম যেতিয়া BOD divided by COD ratio to 0 সমান হ'ব আৰু non biodegradable বুলি কেতিয়া কম যেতিয়া BOD divided by COD ratio to 0.63 কে বেছি হ'ব মানে 63% কে যদি বেছি হৈ যায় Next 138 shallow ponds in which dissolved oxygen is present at all the depths are nothing but aerobic ponds Next question number 139 the coagulant which is used for treating Suarez treating or কাৰণে যেটো coagulant use কৰা হয় সেই coagulant ৰ নাম হৈছে iron salt Next question number 140 Sonoscopy is used for one of the following. Sonoscopy কিহৰ কাৰণে use কৰা হয়? This is used for the detection of leakage in underground water mains. Underground water mains or যিবিলাক পাইপ হয় তাত কৰবাত কিবা যদি লিকেজ আছে সেই বস্তু sonoscope ৰ যোগেদি আমি মেজার কৰো Next 141 141 the degree of concentration of sludge is expressed by mainly sludge index. Next question number 142 dissolved oxygen in stream is basically maximum at noon hoy option B to correct hoy in the process of photosynthesis the plant produce oxygen which is the presence of sunlight exceed the amount they require for respiration right Next dissolved oxygen in a steam maximum hoy noonot hetu ami alab agot discuss korilu tar explanation to yes sai lobo Next question number 143 to this what is the zone where the fish life might tend to progressively dwindle when wastewater is discharged into a river is called so option A to correct hoy zone of degradation Next yate dia ase design storm Suarez Danish area if the time of concentration 20 minute dia ase the duration of rainfall so all about ami discuss kori asilo time of concentration or duration of rainfall will be same the answer will option B that is 20 minutes maximum runoff will be obtained from the rain having a duration equal to the terms of concentration Next a heterograph is an organism that obtains heterograph ki hoy heterograph নহয় heterotroph ki hoy so mainly heterotroph ki hoy apnaloke sai lobo pare organism that obtains both energy and material for the inorganic source are called autotrophs or organism that obtain both energy and material from organic source or পৰা যদি লয় তেতিয়া heterotrophs বুলি কয় so ইয়াতে organic soil কোন গিটা আছে এগিটা তো inorganic this is the organic soil so option C to correct hoy it is cell carbon as well as its energy from organic matter option C to correct হৈ যায় Next coming to 146 TOD সবতকে ডাঙৰ হয় তাৰ পিছত COD আহে তাৰ পিছত BOD আহে option B to correct হয় Next question number 147 the 5-day BOD so ultimate BOD approximately 68% hoy 5-day BOD so here bit more relevant option to hobo 2/3 because 2/3 mane ki 67% so option B to correct hoy Next question number 148 corrosion in concrete Suarez is caused by corrosion concrete Suarez ot kihor karone cause kora hoy mainly septic condition or karone jot hydrogen sulfide gas present ase option A to correct Next 149 if the Suarez containing grease and fatty oils these are removed in so grease and fatty oils are removed in skipping tanks Next 150 generally the detention period of the grease chamber is kept as 1 minute so mainly 40 পৰা 60 second ভিতৰত হয় and hetu ami jodi ek option etar ভিতৰত close option আছে option C A to correct হয় that is 1 minute explanation to sai lobo pare grease chamber has a minimum detention period with a value of 40 to 60 second Next question number 151 ot hodise the spacing of the coarse skin is generally taken as so coarse skin or spacing to ami generally 50 mm or more long medium skin hole 6 or 40 or fine skin hole 1.5 or 3 so here to coarse skin hodi ase it should be more than 50 mm or more option D to more preferable option Next question number 153 a grease chamber having higher detention period about 3 to 4 hours is called grit basin deterrence tank vacuolator and grease channel here with option B to correct for deterrence tank A grease chamber is called deterrence tank when it is designed to flow a smaller flow velocity of about 0.09 meter per second, longer detention period about 3 to 4 minutes. Next question to is question number 155. 155. So 154 is tricking filter plants are preferred for Suarez treatment is basically for town of smaller city and medium size মানে large size city karone tricking filter generally prefer kora no hoy Next chlorine is sometimes used in Suarez system chlorine kyo use kora hoy mainly buckling process ot to avoid the buckling process or activated slopes তাৰ কাৰণে ইউজ কৰা হয় অপচন C টো কাৰেক্ট হয় নেক্সট ওৱান 56 compositing and laganing are the methods so etu pai holi thake these are method of Sweres disposal next question number 157 the gas which is coming out the sludge digestion tank so sludge digestion tank or jitu gas ahe tare 70% thake amar methane or 30% thake carbon dioxide or some inert gases are also present so in sludge digestion process the sludge gets broken down in the digested sludge solvent and liquid and gas of decomposition are formed er bhitor correct answer hoise 70% methane 30% carbon dioxide or all of inert gas mainly ulai next question number 158 is for a sand soil contain the quantity of sludge with a moisture content of 97% is x liter so mainly moisture content 97% দিয়া আছে আৰু volume to x liter দিয়া আছে and the quantity of the sludge so আমাৰ এটা next volume to উলিয়াব লাগে যদি moisture content 94% হয় আমি এটা simple formula use কৰিম that formula is nothing but v1 100 minus p1 plus v2 100 minus p2 আমাক যেটো moisture content first sample to 97 দিয়া আছে first sample to volume x দিয়া আছে so x into 100 minus 97 কৰিম second to আমি উলিয়াব লাগে second to volume আমি নাজানো v2 but we know the moisture content that is 94 so 100 minus 49 so ultimately you will get x into v26 and ultimately this new volume is nothing but x by 2 into L will be coming as an answer so option A to correct ho jabo question number 158 next question number 159 where there is no recirculation of treatment Sweres in high rate of biological filtration of Sweres then recirculation factor to 1 ho jay jetia mainly no circulation thake kiyono formula to sab 1 plus r by r so no circulation mane r to 0 etu jodi 0 হৈ যায় so ultimately only 1 এ থাকিব the factor will be 1 next 161 ত দিছে which of the following 162 দিছে the waste stabilization ponds so mainly waste stabilization pond aerobic কৰ দ্বাৰাও বনাব পাৰি anaerobic আৰু more faculty for দ্বাৰা বেছিকে বনোৱা হয় but গুটেই গিটাৰ ভিতৰতে correct option টো লাই কৰি আছে so any of the above option D to correct next coming to question number 161 question number 161 or dise which of the following considered as the thermophilic range of sludge digestion here karone apnaloke sabo pare thermophilic digestion mainly high temperature hoy aru temperature range to 40 plus 60 degree centigrade hoy aru 54 degree centigrade optimum temperature bili koy teneke mesophilic digestion moderate temperature karone hoy aru temperature range to 25 over 40 hoy so yate question to hodi ase thermophilic range to kimanor pra kiman ase yate 40 plus 60 yar bhitor jodi preferable option sai 40 plus 60 tenuka dekha nai so option B to correct hobo jitu more close option 50 degree centigrade to 57 degree centigrade next question to aisu question number 162 what is the theoretical oxygen demand for 300 milligram per liter glucose solution jodi apnaloke numerical to kori jay mainly ki hoy 180 milligram per liter glucose de 190 milligram per liter oxygen or poison hoy so hetur upor jodi apni basis kore 192 divided by 180 kori pelai 300 multiply kori dibo lagibo you will get 320 milligram per liter next question number 163 for a septic tank which one of the following is incorrect so yate detention period to 4 hours dia ase detention period to kintu 4 hours নহয় for septic tank this is 12 to 36 hours for septic tanks baki jikhini likha ase guti khini correct statement e hoy next question number 164 1 to this is sludge digestion tank 2 to this is sedimentation tank 3 to this is tickling filter so aerobic condition ot kun gitai kaam kore aerobic condition ot mainly কাম কৰে tickling filter আৰু sludge digestion tank but sedimentation tank anaerobic মানে with the absence of oxygen anaerobic culture on mainly sedimentation tank কাম কৰে so ইয়াৰ ভিতৰত sedimentation tank to নহব sludge digestion or tickling filter হিহঁত aerobic condition ত কাম কৰে so 1 and 3 option correct হয় option D this 1 and 3 is correct next question number 165 which of the following mass is not correct yate jodi guti mass gita sai guti gita correct hoy logging is related to sludge disposal teneke filtration is washing of digestion of sludge filtration hoise removal of suspended solids so option D to correct ho jabo none of this guti gita correct hoy actually next question number 166 ole aisu which of the following is not a sedimentary secondary treatment unit that is sedimentation tank is the basically primary treatment unit hoy option C to correct hoise question number 167 sludge digestion is a process of Sweres treatment so sludge digestion basically a treatment process hoy next acceptable lower limit of bacteria removal through activated sludge processes ইয়াৰে acceptable লিমিটটো হৈছে 90%, অপশ্যন ডি টো কাৰেক্ট হয়। সো তাৰ কাৰণে আপোনালোকে এই চাৰ্টখন মনত ৰাখিব পাৰে। লেটস সাপোজ এক্টিভিটিজ ক্লজৰ কাৰণে লোৱাৰ লিমিট 90, হায়াৰ লিমিট 98, ক্লোৰিনেশ্যনৰ কাৰণে 98, লোৱাৰ লিমিট হায়াৰ লিমিট 99.99%। সো এনেকুৱা ডাটা কিছুমান মনত ৰাখিব পাৰে। নেক্সট কুৱেশ্যনটো সুধিছে total volume of the primary settling tank. Primary setting tank is 2500 meter cube. Volume is given. Wastewater flow is given to 25 into 10 to the power 6 liter per day. Eto ami meter cube le convert koribo lagibo for calculating the detention time. So kenike ami convert koisu sai lobo pare. So detention time mane ki volume divided by discharge cube. So volume amak dia ase 2500 meter cube aru discharge dia ase 25 into 10 to the power 6 liter per day. Kintu ami ki hot nibo lagibo? We have to convert into same unit. Jeto upor meter cube ase, so 1 liter amar 10 to the power minus 3 meter cube thake. So we will multiply 10 to the power minus 3 and ultimately date ahi jabo result to 0.1 day aru hour lole nibole ami ki koribo lagibo 24 e multiply kori dibo lagibo. So ultimately 24/10 hour answer pai jam. So option B to correct hoy jabo. Question number 169. Next question number 172 is where does the sludging occur? Sludging occurs basically tickling filter occur hoy. Next 171, what does the biological layer sticking to the tickling filter consist of? Biological layer mainly stick কৰে tickling filter লগত, mainly bacteria, protozoa আৰু fungi এইকেইটাৰ সহায়ত। Next a septic tank কি হয়? Septic tank এটা anaerobic method হয় of on site sewage treatment. Option B to correct হয়। Next question number 173 এটা numerical দিয়া আছে, এটা septic tank or volume 7 meter cube দিয়া আছে, 5 জন peopleৰ কাৰণে লিখা আছে, accumulation rate দিয়া আছে 70 liter আৰু sludge removal capacity to মানে কিমান volume sludge actually occupy কৰে হেতু দিয়া আছে 50% of the total volume. So the total volume to 7 হয় and then sludge occupied volume is 50% of 7, right? So আমাক সুধি আছে cleaning interval to. So first আমি volume to লৈ লওঁ, the volume of sludge at the time of cleaning is 50% of 7, right? So that is 3.5 meter cube আৰু লিটাৰ লিখিলে 2500 লিটাৰ 2500 লিটাৰ। তাৰ পিছত আমাৰ total people আছে 5টা আৰু হিহঁতৰ accumulation rate হৈছে 70. So 5 into 70 will be nothing but rate of accumulation of sludge or আৰু এটো লিটাৰ আহি যাব 350 liter per year. So cleaning interval কিমান হ'ব? Total আমাৰ 2500 liter হৈছে volume, তাক divide কৰিছো 350. You will get as 10 years as an answer. Next question number 174, an intercepting trap is provided at a junction. Intercepting trap কিহত provide কৰা হয়? And a house sewer or a municipal sewer. Option A to correct হৈ যায়। Next one, question number 175, a gully trap is provided at the junction of. Gully trap কিহত provide কৰা হয়? Mainly unfold house drain or fold house drain provide কৰা হয়। Option D to correct হয়। Next 176, two pipe system providing building drainage consist of. Mainly two pipe system কি কি থাকে? এটা soil pipe থাকে, এটা waste pipe থাকে আৰু দুটা vent pipe থাকে। Option B to correct হৈ যায়। So mainly কি হয়? In this system two set of vertical pipes are laid, one for draining night soil and other for draining sludge. So first set টোত কি থাকে? Soil pipe আৰু waste pipe থাকে আৰু second set টোত কি থাকে? Separate vent pipe থাকে দুডাল। Okay, so ultimately চাৰিডাল pipe থাকে। So option B to correct হৈ যায়। Next question number 177, intercepting pipe is used. Intercepting pipe কিহৰ কাৰণে use কৰা হয়? House drainageৰ কাৰণে। Next sewage কি হয়? Sewage is nothing but waste water with higher decomposition fraction. Decomposition fraction to বেছি থাকে হেতিয়া হিহঁতক sewage বুলি কয়। তাৰ পিছতে combustible nature যদি wastage থাকে তাক আমি rubbish বুলি কওঁ। যদি গোটেই waste বিলাকক একেলগে consider কৰা হয় তেতিয়া আমি refuse বুলি কওঁ। আৰু যদি low biodegradable fraction থাকে, biodegradable fraction বহুত কম আছে waste water, তেতিয়া আমি তাক sludge বুলি কওঁ। So এইবিলাক বহুত হুৰি থাকে, sludge কি হয়, refuse কি হয়, rubbish কি হয় বা sewage কি হয়। So গোটেইখিনি এই questionটোত include কৰা আছে। Next question number 179, gully trap কি হয়? Gully trap is মানে ক'ত locate কৰা হয়? It is located at the junction of sludge and storm water drains. Option B to correct হৈ যায়। Next question number 180, a trap which is used for water closet is nothing but water closet আমি pre-tap use কৰো। Next question number 181, which of the following method can be employed for plastic and rubber waste disposal? And that method is mainly plastic method is pyrolysis, and pyrolysis is basically it is a process of fire separations. Okay, so ইয়াৰ ভিতৰত correct answer option D to correct হৈ যায়। Next, which of the following statement explain the term pyrolysis? Pyrolysis is related to fire. So option A to সবতকে accurate হয়। Solid waste is heated in the closed containers in oxygen free atmosphere. Oxygen free atmosphere heat কৰা হয়, mainly fire দিয়া হয়। So option A to correct হৈ যায় question number 182. Question number 183 দিছে primary sludge having volume 14 meter cube, moisture content 94% দিয়া আছে, was due water to have a solid content. বাট আমাৰ ফৰ্মুলাটোত কি আছে সলিড কন্টেন্টৰ হলনি আমাক কি লাগে মইশ্চাৰ কন্টেন্ট লাগে মইশ্চাৰ কন্টেন্ট কিমান হ'ব 100 - 16 কৰিলে ফাৰ্স্ট আমি মইশ্চাৰ কন্টেন্ট উলিয়াই লওঁ তাৰপিছত আগৰ যেটো নিউমেৰিকেলত আমি যেনেকে ফৰ্মুলাটো ইউজ কৰিছিল একেটা ফৰ্মুলা ইউজ কৰিব লাগিব মইশ্চাৰ কন্টেন্ট ইজ নাথিং বাট 100 - 16 84% আৰু আমি জানো যে V1 into 100 P1 is equal to V2 into 100 P2 so P1 P2 are nothing but moisture content V1 V2 are the volume so আমাক লাগে V2 volume so V2 will be 14 into 100 - 94 94 is the moisture content given 84 moisture content দিয়া আছে mainly solid content 16 দিয়া আছে so 100 - 16 কৰি পেলাই আমি 84 পাইছো so গুটেইটা মাল্টিপ্লাই কৰিলে আমি V2 ভলিউম টো পাই যাম 5.25 মিটাৰ কিউব so অপচন C to correct হৈ যাব next question number 184 deflection of ozone layer in the outer atmosphere is likely to increase the incidence of mainly ultraviolet radiations increase কৰি দিয়ে ozone layer যদি deflection হয় next question number 185 pollution by the deflection of ozone layer in the environment is caused due to the reaction of ozone ozone কাৰ লগত mainly reaction কৰে chlorine লগত option B to correct হৈ যায় so explanation to চাই লব পাৰে ozone reacts with chlorine atoms and create breakdown into chlorine monoxide and oxygen molecules next question number 186 is the primary air pollutant which is formed due to incomplete combustion of organic matter so carbon monoxide form kora hoy basically incomplete combustion hoar karone organic matter next question number 187 ole goisu a rainfall which is generally classified as acidic keti hobo pH of value to jiman kom hoy himan beshi ki hobo acidic hobo so it has been certified that when pH of the rainwater is fall 5.6 or below then that is termed as acidic so 5.6 code আছে চাইলো so yete 5.6 নাই so most preferable option to 5 hobo jiman beshi kom hobo value to himan beshi acidic hobo next question number 188 ot hodise sequence to hodi ase fourth thermal layers ekebare first আমি কোনটো পাও second কোনটো পাও third কোনটো পাও that sequential layer to hodise prothom ahe troposphere tar upor gole stratosphere tar upor gole mesosphere tar upor gole thermosphere option B to correct hoy jay question number 188 next question number 189 ot hodise which of the following equipment can be used for removal of fine dust removal or karone electrostatic equipment is used jodi coarse particle remover kotha koy cyclone use koru gas particle remover kotha jodi koy wet scrubber use koru aru jodi sulfur dioxide or removal kotha koy absorber use koru so yare bhitor amar a question to respect to option number A to correct hoy because yate hodi ase ki fine dust mainly electrostatic method or dara ba electrostatic equipment or dara remove kora hoy next question number 190 which of the following pollutant is formed due to the photochemical reaction reaction or karone amar ozone aru pan gas to formation hoy that is formaldehyde okay option B to correct hoy jay question number 190 next question number 191 le aisu which of the following units employed for the removal of particle matter above 50 micron so 50 micron or above particle matter remove kora chamber to naam ase gravity settling chamber option A so yate apnalike sai lobo pare kuntu particle size kimanor beshi hole kuntu mechanical device use kora hoy jodi 50 micron ke beshi hoy gravity settling chamber use kora hoy 5 or 25 micron ke jodi beshi hoy centrifugal oscillator 1 ke down hole electrostatic precipitator aru 1 ke jodi kom hoy fabric filters are used next question number 192 which of the following light energy is effectively absorbed by carbon dioxide in the lowest boundary of the troposphere and that is basically infrared option D to correct hoy jay next question number 193 which of the major pollutant present in photochemical smoke mainly hydrocarbon present thake so photochemical smoke mainly NOx that is the nitrous oxide tar logot hydrocarbon react kori pelai smoke banai with the presence of sunlight next question number 194 to this which of the following is the range of ozonosphere in atmosphere and that range is nothing but stratosphere to mesosphere next question number 195 the most significant gaseous air pollutant so bezane carbon dioxide next 196 the most significant environmental issues of threatening mankind so sobotke beshi significant jitu amar issue hoy that will be global warming etu sobotke beshi threatening issue hoy option A to correct hoy next question number 197 electrostatic precipitator is a device to control particulate emission control koribole electrostatic precipitator use koru next question number 193 which one of the following pollutant is responsible for the deflection of ozone layer and that is chlorofluorocarbons are responsible for deflection of ozone layer next question number 199 what are the phenomena of global warming and acid rain formation attribute so that is mainly carbon dioxide and sulfur dioxide respectively mainly global warming ki karone hoy carbon dioxide and acid rain formation hoy sulfur dioxide so option C to correct hobo respectively next question number 200 কাৰ্বন মনক্সাইড ইজ সাপোজ টু বি মোস্ট পয়জনিয়াছ গেছ বিকজ কাৰণ কাৰ্বন মনক্সাইডে কি হয় তেজত থকা যেটো হিমোগ্লোবিন হয় তাৰ লগত কম্বিনেশন কৰি দিয়ে বা কম্বাইন কৰি দিয়ে তাৰ কাৰণে বহুত বেছি পয়জনিয়াছ গেছ বুলি কোৱা হয় কাৰ্বন মনক্সাইড ইজ সাপোজ টু বি মোস্ট পয়জনিয়াছ গেছ সো এইখিনি আছিল 200 টপ MCQ কুৱেশ্যনৰ ডিসকাশন যিবিলাক আহিবলগীয়া মেইনলি APSC এসিস্ট্যান্ট ইঞ্জিনিয়াৰ জুনিয়ৰ ইঞ্জিনিয়াৰ বা তেনেকুৱা ৰিলিভেন্ট যিবিলাক এক্সাম অসমত কন্ডাক্ট কৰা হয় ইঞ্জিনিয়াৰিং লাইনৰ বিশেষকৈ যিসকল সিভিল ইঞ্জিনিয়াৰিংৰ বেকগ্ৰাউণ্ডৰ হয় তেওঁলোকৰ কাৰণে বহুতে ইম্পৰ্টেন্ট হয় আশা কৰো এই ভিডিওটি আপোনালোকক যথেষ্ট হেল্প কৰিছে যদি ভিডিওটো চাই আপোনালোকে সঁচাকৈ উপকৃত হোৱা বুলি ভাবে কাইন্ডলি ভিডিওটো লাইক কৰিবলৈ নাপাহৰিব চেনেলটো সাবস্ক্ৰাইব কৰি দিব লগতে কমেন্ট সেকশনত জনাব থ্যাংক ইউ ফৰ ওয়াচিং